Hi, everyone. This is Aaron. Today is Saturday, July 7th, 2018. I'm recording from my home studio, and you're listening to the Soundwords podcast. Today, I want to point you towards an article I wrote on my website, and that article is called Back to Basics: 4 Fundamentals of Worship. I want to tell you about the story behind the article. I help out with our Friday night high school fellowship at church, and I focus specifically on the musicians. In the recent months heading into the summer, I noticed along with some other counselors that the students were being a bit more relaxed with their music and maybe not taking corporate worship as seriously as we should. We noticed things like being late to practice, not putting effort into practice, and not leading with musical and expressive excellence when it was time to lead on stage. Now, some might say that these are all external things, that God looks at the heart, that it's not right to demand this from students. I would argue that the youth have the charge to set an example for the believers. I would argue that music leaders must be leaders on and off the stage. And I would argue that excellent leading actually takes place in the moments when you are not on the stage. And this is seen most visibly from me during our rehearsal times together. So I wanted to give the students a reminder of what a proper response to the glory of God should look like. I turned to Isaiah 6, a foundational passage for myself, and developed a quick devotion that I presented to them during our prayer time. I've been meaning for the longest time to create a series of blog posts that focus on musical worship, quite possibly the most long-lasting musical passion in my life. So I decided to have this article as my inaugural article for the month of July on a series of posts on the topic of musical worship. I took some time to edit it for the reading eye, and I hit publish on July 3rd, 2018. Thanks for listening to the Soundwords podcast. This is season 3, and I'm going for a more produced feel. So please send me your feedback or questions for follow-up, and I'll be sure to get to them in the next few episodes. The email address for this podcast is soundwords@musicgoon.com, and you can always tweet me @musicgoon. For the month of July, I'm releasing a new article every Tuesday on the topic of musical worship. Be sure to check it out at my website, musicgoon.com, and hit the subscribe link to sign up for my email newsletter so you never miss out. Thanks. See you soon.